Night number 12. Here comes the pain. That is a lot of those things. Why are you not critting every hit? Can we please? Okay, so you're gonna have this one to deal with. And is this the night where we're 5 in it? Wow, that was disappointing. Right, like, I don't like that I have to manage the fact that on... Okay, you're safe from that. Nothing else really matters. Yeah, I think the advantage of... Like, the advantage of walls is that you can end up with something in a space of 1 that enemies will take longer to get through than the alternative. Like, because, like, right now, this boomer is going to make it in to hit the barricades, which is, like, not great. Not really what I want. Turn 1, a boomer can make it in, whereas they would have been off the wall by 1. Just because of the way that the movement works. I mean, so let's see. So if you're at 5. If I hit you with slow death, which is -2, you're going to be at 3. You're going to move 1, 2, 3. Okay, so slow death does seem to alleviate the problem. But yeah, all this bulk of barricades is also just pushing my heroes further out than I necessarily want them to be. I think that's the other challenge. Okay, those are 1 off, so we can do that. Also, how is it saying that this enemy is able to... Are these things able to stop on top of barricades? It's an interesting question. I think I already checked that this was safe. And then too many sensors to deal with. Where do we have them? We got 1 here. So you can move over to like here to get ready for that. You're going to take out this one. I'm not convinced. See, the other thing is I can't nestle my people next to the base. Right? So I'm kind of forced to loop them around in kind of awkward ways. I'm going to remain open-minded. We'll see how this night plays out. But it certainly feels a little dicey. Yeah, and I'm just gonna take a ton of hits from like archers and things. Let's see. So I'm really in deep here. I have a warp crystal though. Okay. And luckily we're still in 4 territory, which means that those are not connected. I think we're better off killing the accursed. It's going to be the more annoying thing to kill. I guess this is the downside of the strategy. When used early on, you get mobility issues. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're still, you know, we're still tinkering with it. I'm not convinced that it is completely without merit, but we're gonna test it out a little bit here. Let's see. We'll put 2 there. I think I'm just gonna. Oh, that guy's far enough away that we're not gonna trigger boom. Okay. There we go. Now we'll just retreat back this way. So then you can come in like that, and then we can just teleport out. But that, I think that does mean that we're just gonna have to leave the warrior for the moment over here, which is fine. Oops, too much. So the idea behind this spam was to build it on boss night so that heroes can go elsewhere and don't worry about defending the base. So I guess the question that I'm wondering, nice hit by the way, is do you actually think that this is better than just reinforced walls? Because by boss night we could have afforded a full complement of reinforced walls. Do you think that this is more durable than reinforced walls? Because I'm unconvinced. I'm a little skeptical of that. So let's see. So we'll go here. Get those stuns out. This mage is a problem. Let's see, if we take out those 3, so you have 8. This rogue is like not our highest priority, but I guess we'll get rid of it just because it's convenient. I think 3 gets the kill there, maybe. Alright, that's good enough, and I think I will... Reinforced walls can take, what, 4 hits? Less if the enemy is higher T. I actually think... I mean, I get that that's the idea, right? You're like, each barricade is 1 turn, essentially, right? But I'm actually kind of skeptical that... I think you may be underestimating the amount of hits that reinforced walls can take. Maybe not. But it just seems to me like the reinforced walls are surprisingly durable. We'll look at the numbers associated with them later, but this over here is going to be annoying. Let's see. Right, get you buffed, get you buffed. All right. Also, Barricade spam puts enemies far away from the ballistas, so the ranged enemies won't be able to hit them. But by the same token, that also means that the ballistas are going to be significantly less effective, right? Like that's the counter balance to that. Let's see. So you... I think it is time. And then what we should do here, if we're being smart... are we being smart? I don't think we're being smart. I think I'm just going to transfer up to here. And... the hope was to get the stun on the boomer there. But... took 2 goes. Now you... put 2 there, 2 there. See, you need to die, you need to go. Just do that to proc the stuff. Yeah, certainly if boomers reach, you have a bad time on your hands. But I do think that you are lessening the number of turns before boomers reach also by doing that. Like that's kind of the counterbalance. Is the boomers are going to get there a lot faster. Wow, that just went and went and went, didn't it? Because your base extends a lot further out in that case. So you can do that. Finish you off. All right, we got work to do over here. But all the torches are down over here. I think you're going in for this torch over here, aren't you? With 12 movement, that's going to be a lot of your movement. You're going to have to basically decimate this corner to be safe. At least I found the strategy much more effective on APOC 5 when enemies get the +2 movement. It's something to consider. I think it's interesting, for sure. How did we just miss twice, though? What is your accuracy at? 31%, and we got a miss on both of these? Dang. Dang, game. We still have 2 charges on the energy potion. I think we should go get this. Alright, now we have to... This warrior we still got time on. Oh, that was disappointing. What's with the misses this turn? Jeez. Oh, I love it when boom doesn't proc. Maybe that was an exact kill. Seems unlikely. One row empty, then one row of barricades so I can maneuver. Interesting. Well, we may tinker around with it. I have generally found barricades to be pretty meh. But I am not opposed to being proven wrong. Let's see. So what have we done here? I think we've cleaned up most of the stuff. We're definitely going to take... This seems like it might be safe to kind of pivot over this way, or I need to just bring someone over here to go in place. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I do a bit of a swap here. This boomer's coming all the way in, though, isn't it? All right, that'll slow it down. Just pop some on the way by. All right, we'll call that good enough, and then I think if I can remove an archer that's going to potentially poke us, I'll do that. All right, let's make sure we've done... All right. I don't like that our momentum hero looks like they're going to take a bit of a chip damage there. Yeah. Yeah, see, he would have been like tucked in here, but... How can I keep missing these shots? Holy cow. What? You're 27% accuracy. Jeez. There we go. We get rid of that. And then... another miss. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. We have not yet procced that, so let's... keep moving. Hit you with some of those, and then we'll see if we need to move afterwards, but this is going to be... This is going to be a bit of a make or break turn, it seems. Wasting one there was a bit of a shame. One-man wrecking crew, as it were. Those are some good numbers we're putting up there. Let's see. Can we finish this off, though? Yes. Not bad. Oh, we are out of movement. Okay, so that's fine, though. We'll just... If we take one step to the right, I think we can take care of all the panic over here. Not all of it in one, but... Now this guy... He's outside, but he's going to be inside before we know it, so... He has 4 movement now. This will take him down to 2 movement, and then the ballistas should take care of him. I'm about to rethink my strategy on accuracy. Holy cow. We're whiffing like it's going out of style. Can I take a step forward and just... Get rid of that. There we go. All right, that makes it easier to see. You're a little in the fray, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. This warrior's doing a whole lot of nothing. Not where I wanted the poison to propagate to, but it's okay. Yeah, and sadly that doesn't quite finish everybody off. We're definitely struggling on our poison hero here. Alright, thank you for that. Let's just have you do your thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We could use some resistance reduction on Halberd here. This guy's pulsing like he's causing panic, but he is not. Let's see. Need to zap you. All right. Although I can play slowly and be a tactician, you enjoy the recklessness and getting a reward for it. I mean, I hear you on that one. No, no arguments there. Okay, where do we still have panic coming from? This guy right here. Boo. Boo, I say. These accursed are going to be pretty annoying. The number of multi-hits you get once the dagger is fully going is kind of bananas. Alright. No more accursed problems. Alright, and I think I'll have our Blood Mage take out that last ghost there. Blood Mage took a hit, actually. Not bad. Goes to show you. The game is possible of doling out some damage if you let it. Yeah, and all the barricades dying is pushing up our panic like crazy. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we can hit you, hit you, hit you, and then maybe just hit you because you're there. So we're not doing my plan. My plan is no longer to go deep on this one right now. We'll hold off on that for a second. Let's see, if I step to here, yeah, this is pretty good. We'll get that one, 2 there, should be good. Nope, only need the 1. All right. just in case we miss on that guy. Alright, we did not. With a warp crystal, we could try to go in over here. We also still have action potions. So I think we do is I think we just... Do I want to shoot anybody? Yeah, I don't need that guy coming in and causing problems for me. Okay. Now, I just need to make sure I don't stop in a place where I'm going to get exploded by anybody. Also, should be a little careful about possible propagation shenanigans, since I think I am going to toss like a bees over here. These two guys remain, that's fine. So much poison, so little time. Epidemic doing insane work. Who's making it in over here? Just add some stuns to that. Okay. Halberd, I don't think you need to do anything. This guy's not going to die on his own, though, so you might as well give him some pokes. And then multi-hit person. You've done your magic, so we'll do that, I guess. Give you a casual 72. Clearly, we have a little bit of healing going on. A little bit of plus healing on our blood mage. Clearly. Did we lose the mana crystal on them? Keep hearing my... Yeah, we did drop it. Okay, so we should probably fight back the horde here with the hand crossbow. It's not as much fun as magic missiles for me, but so we might actually have the rare near perfect spin to win. All right, would not call it perfect. Now this would have been a great friendly fire opportunity for Boom there. Why didn't you die? That was interesting. All right, and she's up to full health, which feels pretty good. Our momentum here hasn't even gone. I don't want to deal with the accursed. Now this should definitely go over this way. All right, that works. Does super spin proc boom? It does, but let's look at it for a second here. So the issue is that, yeah, it does. Yeah, so there's no issue with it. Super spin and triple swipe both proc boom. How much sadism are we rocking on you now? It's not that much. I'm not really trying for it that hard, so. It's no surprise that we haven't gotten a lot out of it. Let's see. There's proc opportunism. Yeah, I'm not blown away by how much damage we're doing. Now let's see. We haven't quite cleaned this up yet. All right, at least from a panic perspective, I think that does the job. And then the classic double slow death. Ooh, didn't get the kill on that one. All right, and then all right, that's all the panic. I think we're relatively safe. All the boomers are stunned. You can probably back up. You're not doing anyone any favors that way. All right. Oh, I don't like losing the mana there. So, okay, I want to take a look here. So a splitter is hitting for 130 damage on their guillotine, and their shred is doing 88. These guys are doing like 65. Okay, I'm grabbing that data point because I want to double check my hypothesis that reinforced walls are the better option, because I'm not sure that that's the case. I do think that for the amount of space that they take up, they're definitely the most efficient. But so we'll put 2 there, put 2 there, put 2 there. I'll put a 4th and 5th there and a 3rd there. Holberg just doesn't have the raw damage. Like, he can't... Right now, he can't really close on things to get the propagates happening. Let's see. Yeah, oh, that's weak sauce. We'll probably need some help over here. But that's what we have stuns for. Wait, you're not dying? Alright, wrong ability, but that's okay. Hey, Hilarious. For space, definitely walls are superior. For safety of buildings, barricades are my favorite. It's interesting because so the only time that a wall does not protect a building is if the wall breaks, right? So I'm curious how many layers of ballista are needed before you start to get to that break point, basically. Anybody need any healing? Nah, people are good on healing. Our mana is looking a little dicey. Alright, that miss was merciful. Mana wells hype. Indeed, Larius, indeed. Let's see. We're doing some big numbers this run. We're doing some big numbers. This has been a fun big number type of run. That needs to be. We need to get Throwing Dagger to the point where it's killing in a single hit. It's embarrassing that it's taking us that much to get the job done. And then over here, what's our plan? We don't need to spend any more mana, I think. We can just do that. Yeah, so we've done a better job stacking Opportunism in the last 2 turns. We probably need to be mindful of that if we want our hero here to do much of anything. But yeah, we may actually have to spend a worker on Mana Wells. Is such a thing even possible? Okay, this is a good way to get our boom guy killed. I almost did it there. Almost greeted it. But yeah, I think Barricades robbed us of our S rank, but that's okay. 13s for everybody else. Patrick continues to be in the lead. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and I guess just 16 and 17. Let's do some level up. So Pancakeus, what are we struggling with for you? I think we do want the poison. Yeah, we took a bit of a hit on poison. So seeing that big poison there is very nice. And then you're already capped on movement. Didn't really want resistance reduction, but don't always get what you want. Exploit weakness. We're picking up 53% isolation. I'm reconsidering this. So isolation on Halberd isn't great because the primary thing we're doing is we're multi-hitting things to spread epidemic. Or contagion, that is. So that isn't really great. I don't know that we have anything better, and I guess we could start. Maybe we get some opportunism. I don't know though. With plus 88% damage, I'm shocked that Halberd is doing so little damage. Guess it is a level 3 steel dagger. We'll have to find a better one. All right, I think we still take exploit weakness, but feels bad. Take some straight up opportunism. Yuck. All right. Skill range is good. Damage is fine. Wasn't mind blowing. Yeah, none of these are doing much. We'll take the movement just to max ourselves out. All right, we should be seeing a lot of level 5 gear now. Stun shield with minus crit doesn't really do it for me. That was down here. Okay. Action point helm we might be able to make work. It's pretty bad though. I think I'd rather have 71 gold. Ugh. Vicious boots with stun or a chest with stun. We're not going to use either of them, so we'll take the one that's worth more. I'll just take that for the value. What's with all the vicious boots that we're getting? This has become the vicious boot run while I wasn't looking. Those Slayer's pants are kind of nice though. Ronin pants. What are you rocking, Patrick? Step Hunter's pants. Those are pretty bad, actually. The Ronin's boots probably aren't what we're gonna go with. Yeah, they're actually pretty bad. So we'll pick something else. We'll find better. Wow, another wand. That is spicy. I don't think it's what we need, but it'll be fine. +4 skill range on a hand crossbow. If we wanted to fix our skill range problems, there is no better place. Just did that for the value. Sometimes I do want to go. Yeah, +4 is not too shabby. So far, we're striking out pretty hard here, though. I know we're at the point in the game where our gear is so good that it can be a real struggle. 60% poison, 13% damage. Whew. Damn. 60% poison. The adamantium spear is just what we were looking for. Stun chance on it doesn't really matter, but these are some pants I'm excited about. Crit and multi-hit and skill range. Those are decent. I don't know that we're gonna have a space for them, but bunch of mana, bunch of poison. Take a bunch of poison. All right. So not the best. Let's sell the stuff that we know is clearly getting sold. Okay, we'll start out there. Ooh, I do like a good adamantium sledgehammer. That is for sure. But let's see what we can do here. So someone who is a poison user is about to get a very nice gift. This has like momentum and damage and stuff, so I'm going to put that there. This can now get sold. Although, is that better for Halberd? So you have this here. You're capped at 100. You look like you're pretty far over 100. Can we swap this to you and keep you at 100? That takes you down to 94. I'm okay with that drop. Now you picked up this Archmaester's wand. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it work. You would lose a bit more here, but you're picking up some damage. There's a bit of crit and a bit of stun. So our stun is down to 90, which I don't relish, but let's see. This definitely gets sold. Where's our Blood Mage? Then these pants, yeah, I just picked those up because they were nice for selling. Okay, so your pants, you're currently at 11% crit. We can get you a bit more isolation, a bit of accuracy. Get you up to 97% crit. The pants that Patrick is wearing are pretty horrifically bad, so we'll swap those in. Now I picked up these sturdy boots. So if we dropped... No, we're losing a bunch more stun there if we do that. So is there any way that we can work this in on you? No, you have the Barricade because you're doing just fine. So we can't really use the multi-hit unless this fits on our Blood Mage. We could lose an action point. Nah. So all this can go. Then Pancake, 30 becomes 34. You lose some armor. You have a ton of armor right now, though. It's a pretty nominal change. I think I don't bother with that unless Halberd needs it. So this would be nice on Halberd if we could we get that going. And then you could lose more poison for 4 skill range. Should put you at skill range cap. I don't think we need it. All right, selling a lot of good stuff, to be sure. I feel like there was something in that list that I was like, do we really want to sell that? I don't know, though. All right. We seen a lot of level 5 stuff now? Yes, good. I'll save this in case we find another multi-hit for Halberd. So what is the... Right now we're rocking an Opportunism Hammer on Noella. And it's also level 5. Yeah, I don't think we swap that in. What is Noella's skill range at? +6 already? +6 is plenty. We don't need to go. We could go all the way up there with that, but we don't need to. Warlock Greaves. All right, so the rest of this is kind of garbage. We are shopping for a pair of pants for sure. If this was a little higher level, it would be good. I'm seeing a lot of level 4 stuff still. One action point, 2 movement points, health, accuracy, dodge. If it had stun on it, I think we'd be talking. This mithril pistol is pretty disgusting. We'll grab that for sure. Another potion of energy. What is our scepter right now? Our scepter is better. Wow. Plus 14% crit. Gotta respect that on the spiky helm. Sadly... Casual 5k gold. Yeah, I'm trying to find some good gear. That's my goal here. The nasal helm with an action point is pretty weak. What about this? So our blood mage is almost at health cap. We could give them 9% crit, accuracy, damage, and block and resistance. This might be an upgrade. I think that's an upgrade. We do lose some health, but 5k gold is a deceptively small amount. I mean, I will agree with that observation broadly. Get you a better teleport scroll. I like having health pots around, so I'm not going to get rid of those quite yet. I'll hang on to this for the time being. It does go fast once you start rolling, and at some point we will roll it all away. We are not proud. +2 skill range, some isolation. Man, the shop is just by me. I wish you could combine 2 level 4 scrolls into 1 level 5 scroll. That would be a cool That would be a cool dynamic to add to the game. Same with weapons. If you like have 2 mana crystals of the same tier, being able to combine them would be pretty interesting. Multi-hit, poison, opportunism, propagation, and stun. I feel like Halberd. Yeah, I think that's worth picking up, because what we can do now is we can drop this. We get more stun out of that, putting him at 87, which is fine. And then now we're over cap on multi-hit. Yep, which means we can swap that in. He doesn't take advantage of the propagation, but gets him up to 410, which is decent. Then those can go. We'll probably keep our 5k gold. I'm not sure what to do with my materials. Like, I could keep building the ring out, but the ring seems to be adversely affecting us more than benefiting us at the moment. Neither of these were of interest, right? No. All right. Yeah, we'll save up for. Yeah, tomorrow night is this is our penultimate night, so we will. If only there was an interest mechanic, right? If only there was an interest mechanic. Let's do our repair. Then let's demolish all these. I don't think we've seen Twisted yet on this at all. Let's not destroy our warp gate if we can help it. All right. We will be spending like it's going out of style tomorrow night. But for now, we just do this. Oh, last stream I had some Twisted? Okay. It's felt very bulky heavy today. Oh yeah, and we don't have, I mean, these could still light up, so we'll still do this. I think this will be a-okay. I'm tempted to go through and just do like an inner wall of walls. But I guess we can do that next time if we decide we need to. Or we can just build like 73 trillion barricades. But I guess let's start out like this and just see what happens. Oh, free building abilities. That's a good reminder because we do have some people for whom we are spending mana on. There we go. Tiny bit of mana missing from Patrick, but I don't think it's a big deal. All right. Up, and away, night.